Howdy folks, it's Matthew, your friendly neighborhood technician, just hanging out on this awesome Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. Just hanging out and working on this older Mercury 200 today, getting ready to pull the carburetors so we can soak them and get them cleaned up and all that other good stuff. And so I just kind of wanted to show you how you do that. The first step to doing that is pulling the cover, of course. And so you're going to go in here, and nowadays this is older, so if you don't have standard sockets, because I'm not a 50-year-old mechanic, I do have standard sockets, but I do want to give you some cool information that if you don't have a full socket set and all you have is just a simple millimeter socket set, which is pretty much standard version nowadays, then an 11 millimeter socket is what you're going to need. So you'll use an 11 millimeter socket, and you'll go ahead and take off these 3 bolts here. I wanted to go ahead and point out that I cleaned everything off the best I could. You notice there's still just a little bit of oil, but as I started cleaning off oil, I found issues. Like, for example, there's cracks in this cover. If you can see that crack, there's a crack there. And then if we go on the other side, you can see that there is a crack right there as well. So we're definitely going to want to try to find a new cover and all that other good stuff. So just kind of wanted to show you that. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get in here and I'm going to get this removed off. Okay, the first step. Oh, what you doing over there? Oh, that's my daughter Addison. My boys are over there playing. Everybody's just hanging out. Okay, so the first step to doing this is your fuel system should have a quick disconnect. It's pretty straightforward. You're just going to twist, turn, and pull that out. And then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get all this removed, and I'm going to give it to the owners as one big piece from the front to back so they can go and piece it out and replace all this with clear fuel line. So I'm actually going to give it to them like this, the way it is, one whole piece, and then they can just piece by piece put it back together for me with clear fuel lines, and then we can just go from there. Okay, and so as you know, I'm just one man here, so doing my best to make you this video. So you've got your 6 bolts right here. Don't pay attention to these guys. Don't worry about these guys right now. If all you're trying to do is take off the cover for the carburetor so you can get down to the carburetors, you're also going to have 2 more 11 millimeter bolts here. That will allow you to remove your quick disconnect for the fuel line. And then on the other side, you're going to have 2 Phillips head screws. It's just a bracket, basically, for your lines here. And then I left it up here so you can kind of get an idea. Once everything is disconnected, you should be able just to take it, lift it, and remove it. I've got to get that top piece off there as well. So you're good. Then you should just be able to lift it and remove it. So there you go. I'm going to go in now and make a note that we need to replace that top cover, though, because it has the cracks in it. That could also be what's causing it to have an air leak and other issues as well. But now we've got our 3 carburetors. So you don't have to worry about sinking the carburetors or anything like that on this. From this point on, we're just going to remove them. 1, 2, 3, all as one. We're just going to remove them, and we're going to dip each carburetor and soak them for 2 or 3 days in 91% alcohol, and then get everything reinstalled with new parts, new gaskets, and all that other good stuff, and we should be good to go. So there you go, folks. So go ahead and keep watching. This will be part 2. The next part that I'll make will show removing the carburetors, and then also what we decided to do with this cover in order to get that fixed up. So alrighty, guys. Well, hey, thanks for coming out and checking out my channel. I hope these videos on this old school Mercury 200 is helping you out. I notice there's not a whole lot of information out there for you. So if you have any questions about this one in particular, shoot them to me in the comments. I have access to some owner's manuals on it and other things. If you need some information, just holler at me. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And once again, I appreciate you supporting me and my channel. All right, guys, I am signing off.